Hi everyone, I'm here to do my Friday flip through that's hosted by Gwen the Trash Witch, and I'll have her information at the bottom of this video so that you can go and check out her channel and check all the other channels. There's a lot of people doing the flip through Friday and they're pretty cool if you want to check them out. I highly recommend that you sub Gwen. She's a great girl. All right, now if you'll hold on, I'm gonna flip you down to look at the desk and the book that I want to share with you today. Hold on in case you get seasick. Ooh. Okay, today I have this book. It's Sewing for Children. I want to do a sewing book, and I think some of the stuff in this would be really cool to add into it. This was one that was at the Goodwill in one of their bins, and I just thought it would be a really cool addition to use for that book. Okay. Now, let's see. Here it shows all the different things that I guess you can make. And this book has 35 step-by-step projects to help kids aged 3 and up learn to sew. Okay. And then it's got some cool pictures here. And here's some more, as you can see on the sides of the page too. I like that sheriff's badge. Isn't that cool? Reminds me of when I was a kid and we played cops and robbers. Okay. Here's some little things. There's little finger puppets and dollies and just different things that kids can make. And here's some sock monsters. Only they call it a glove bunny. Excuse me. When I was a kid, we made sock monsters. Okay, look at the owl. Isn't that just adorable? Doesn't it remind you of Janet Nash's owl? Me too. Okay, maybe this phone is in the way. All right. And then here's some more on how to do the owl. And t-shirt creatures made from old t-shirts. Look at this guy. He's a pirate. Aye, aye, matey. Okay, and then here's some... Oh, these are sock monsters. That's cute. Aren't they adorable? Okay, I haven't looked at this in a while. All right, and here's finger puppets. Those are really cute. There's a duck and a chicken and a cow and a horse and a sheep, and my favorite, the piggy. I just love piggies. Okay, and then on this one, it's spoon puppets, the wooden spoons. When I was a child, those were the spoons you didn't want your mom to get when your dad wasn't home. Okay, anyways. Here's a little cupcake and a little doll. And if you look over here, it's a little whimsical teapot. Looks like something Janet would make. Okay. And here we have a little mouse. It says mice and toadstool. And there's the toadstool. Okay. And shows you how you make it. Oh, somebody already ripped this book. Okay, but that can always be fixed. Okay, let's do 2 baby dolls. And here's some more of how you do the baby dolls. Oh, excuse me. And the doll's clothes. which is really cute. I have to look at that. I know Miss Lillian would like some of this stuff. She'd like herself a little jacket. And maybe some shoes. Alrighty. And here's for doll bedding. Did a lot of that when my girls were little. And there's the whimsical teapot and the teacup. So you can have a little tea party. And here's the felt cupcake. That's pretty cool, huh? Look at cupcakes and donuts and eclairs and oh my. And it's all fat-free. Alright, on here there's different things, like there's wonky hearts and flowers, necklaces, things to sew on your clothes, little designs, which I would like for on bags and stuff. Alright, here they show you how to do the embroidery jeans. That's cute. I remember doing stuff like this when I was young. And here's some wonky hearts and flowers, I guess those would be, to put on your hair barrettes, or in our little books. You know how we like to put those things in. And here's appliques. Oh, I love that applique. That's a big wonky heart, isn't it? Janet Nash would love that, wouldn't she? Did you see it? That's beautiful. Okay. Here is flower hair ties. And this is, looks like a flower on a necklace. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. And here's another necklace picture, see it? And that's kind of cute, isn't it? Lots of pretty buttons and stuff like you get at the Dollar Tree. Oh, look at, here it is in big size. Aren't these beautiful? Okay. And there's a journal. And look what's in this corner. It's a ladybird. And it's a pin cushion. Isn't that cute? Yeah, I thought it was cute too. You know me, I love my ladybirds. Okay. And it says that it's bags, books, and bedroom bits and pieces. Like Janet's Bits and Bobs. Okay. And there it's showing how she cuts out all this stuff and puts it together to make herself a little tote. And here's some flowers, wonky flowers, that you could sew onto your bag or jeans or whatever you wanted to put them on. And this shows how to make drawstring bags. There's some more of it. And stuff you can put in your drawstring bags. And this is to teach you how to make a cat bag. Isn't that cute? Everybody needs a little kitty cat bag, huh? You could adapt that and make it a bunny or a doggy or a piggy. You could do all kinds of stuff with that little bag. And this is a cardigan pencil case. Something to carry all your pencils in. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I like it too. Okay. And then this is the felt book cover. It shows how to put stuff in the hoop to do the embroidery and stuff on it. And then you put it on top of the felt book coverings. Isn't that a cute idea? Okay. And this is to make a sewing basket. That's nice, huh? That makes me think of Terry from Ellen Arts Design. She makes a lot of baskets, doesn't she? Oh, and look at, it gives you a real detailed thing on how to do that. Okay, and then this one is a barrette holder. See, and you put all your barrettes on the flower basket. That would be pretty for clips too at my desk. I may have to do some of this stuff before I cut this book up. All right. Let's see, what else do we have here? There is an applique cushion. It shows how to do the applique and to do the embroidery on the material so that you can make it into a cushion. And look, there's a banner. That's what Janet's doing now too. All these things remind me of somebody. Okay, and this one is dressing up. If you want to do Halloween or play dress up like it says, you know, there's a lot of things you could do with it. There's the pirate. Aye, aye, Captain. And I'm not sure. I think that one's got a little chicken or something on its head. And she's got a little crown. And that's a little clown. And there's a horsey. And fairy wings. And on this side, it's a little bear. And then it shows the pirate hat and patch, how to do that. Pretty neat. And there's the pirate hat and the patch on the rocking horse. That looks so cute on the rocking horse. I think I like it better on the rocking horse than on the child. Okay. And then on this one, it's a horse and sheriff's badge. Oh, the sheriff for paying cops and robbers. See, he's got the little horse down here too. See it? There you go. Okay. I show some more of the horse over here. And then here it's showing you how to make the badge. And just like Janet does all her little brooches, it's got a little pin on the back to hang it up with. And then there's a cell phone case. And here's a pretend cell phone. I guess that's the outside of the cell phone case. That's cute, isn't it? Okay. And here's the bear. And also they show one that's a kitty cat. And this is a Dalmatian. Shows you there's a lot of different animals you can do. Isn't that cute? And on this one, it's tiara and wand. And you make the crown and you make a butterfly wand. Oh, isn't that precious? I want one of them. Okay, and here's some more on the wand. And the little girl holding it. And over here is the butterfly that they put on top of the wand. And here is for the clown hat and ruffle. Look at that. That's really cute. Look at the little ruffle that goes around her neck. Isn't that cute? I like the clown hat too. And it shows how to make the pom-pom for the nose. And then this one is fairy wings. And it shows you how to take and make the wings. And there's the little girl with her little stuffed doggy and her wings. And the basket. And then back here, it shows you different kinds of stitches, which would be good. I've forgotten more of the stitches than my grandmother taught me, as bad as that is to say. And here's some templates for when you're making something. And some more templates. And a bunch more. It'd be good to copy them so you could adapt them to make other things. And here's some more for the different things. That's for the wise old owl. And here's some more. And I love this page. It's just all a picture of buttons. Isn't that pretty? I think it is. And then that's the end of the book. And on the back it says, "So good for kids. Inside your children's creativity with this easy to follow guide. Kids love to make things, so why not get them stitching animals, dolls, fancy dress outfits, bags, jewelry, and more. With 35 simple projects for boys and girls, this is the perfect book for beginners, boredom, and enthusiasts, little ones in the natural, inventive way. Isn't that a cute book, though? I mean, aside from those few ripped pages, it's pretty much perfect. But there it is. I really like it a lot. So I thought that would be the one that I would show you today for our Flip Through Friday. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope your weekend is as beautiful as you are, because if it is, then it's perfect, because all my Ladybug Lovies are perfect. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being one of my Ladybug Lovies. Thank you for always watching and commenting and sharing and just making me feel special. I hope you all have a great day. Talk to you later now. Bye.